Hi. So there is a heavy emphasis placed on reading in schools. A key element to reading is fluency, and fluency can begin even before students can read the words on their own. Fluency includes students knowing and learning the key words, phrases, and intonation used in a story. And then they are able to repeat those keywords, phrases, and intonation, and then doing so more frequently as they also retell the story. So there's been a lot of research done on different techniques to increase fluency in early childhood learning. One of those techniques is the use of repeated reading. So the research has showed that students generally do improve their fluency over time as they participate in repeated readings. However, so in the case of a study done by Rao, coupling repeated reading with the use of props, definitely increased fluency based on their research and the findings that the data points that they found through their research. Alternatively, in another case, a study done by Zavala and Cuevas, they used repeated reading in a variety of situations to increase fluency. For instance, they used repeated readings with teachers, peers, and in an individual setting. And then lastly, a study done by Lowe, they found that pre-identifying challenging words and then reviewing those words before the repeated reading increased fluency. So in my own research, I wanted to skillfully combine techniques to assist pre-readers, those that couldn't read yet, in increasing their fluency through repeated reading. So this current cycle of action research included repeated readings with use of props or pictures, and that were then used to help identify challenging words. So then through the implementation, the general trend that we found through each of the sessions and through tracking both the observational information as well as the tally marks that I got through the prompts that I offered the students and the information that they gave back to me was that there was an increase in fluency. The students did use more words, key phrases, and even intonation that I used as they continued to retell the story over time. So in a future cycle of action research, it would likely include using a variety of settings as the previous study that I mentioned also used, probably again teacher, an individual setting, and also with a peer, which would then help scaffold the students in different ways to promote fluency. It would still allow for monitoring of the individual students for development, and like I said, scaffold for growth, particularly using the peer method, as I found that the research when participating with the students that just meeting one-on-one was important to be able to monitor and intake the information from them, but that it would be helpful to have another peer to help model as well. So the research provided parents with a clear idea of the individual growth. It was seen quickly and easily, even within the 4 weeks. The 4-week window, and overall action research plays a vital role in developing individualized support for students that promotes their personal growth and development.